I'm a video recorder, just recording a little bit of my husband Michael is getting ready to plant our charwell, or also called the Hawaiian breed avocado tree. And you can see in the center of the box there's looks like a very robust root that was all the way extended over from our giant. It once was a baby fig tree. If you ever heard about the Californian fig tree, they are a majestic, fast growing, and it's basically working its way out and can easily take your whole yard. Hi Michael.
Hello.
Please share us what you're doing right now.
So I'm going to be planting this avocado tree, but I had a planter box for just growing vegetables and stuff in there, and I'm transferring the soil into some other pots because it's more soil for this design for that, for just doing the regular vegetables. So I want to have a different soil when I plant the tree. So we're going to have this avocado tree. It's actually coming originally from Australia, but it's very common in Hawaii. So, but it's called a charwell, and it's supposed to do very well in Ventura area, Southern California. So we're gonna see how it goes.
Great, thank you. On the side yard, I'm trimming my wisteria, which also grows robustly. Wisteria usually start blooming in late February and reach its peak blooming season in the month of March. New leaves start growing after the flowering season has completed. I will continue trimming the wisteria. It's your turn, Michael.
The charwell is not necessarily the smallest size avocado. We also are going to do the holiday, which is a smaller one. It only grows to like 12 feet tall. This one can be like 25 feet tall, but we have the fig tree that we have to trim every year because otherwise it will just grow too big. But as maybe you can hear, there's a little bit of traffic noise in the background. So the tree will actually help to cut down the traffic noise a little bit. And so it will should have the very, very good avocados, so double benefit. So like with the avocados, like most of the avocados are actually never, like the root is different. So the original genetic avocado, like the charwell, they take like a branch and cut it off from there. You can see where they splice it into a different rootstock. So this is not the original. You don't actually grow like a charwell from the seed. If you try and grow it from the seed, it won't actually have the same characteristics you're looking for. So what they do is they take like a branch from the charwell tree, and then they will cut it together and splice it into a special rootstock that is also an avocado, but say a different avocado that they want to protect the characteristics of. So they graft it together and then let the charwell grow into a tree from like a branch or whatnot. So I'm I wear the mask because working with the concrete dust, and then I made the frame like a double-edged frame, so in order to contain the concrete, because what I'm going to do is I'm doing it above the ground planter, and I want to have something that will last a long time. So just doing concrete because it'll be more durable. I include a little bit of galvanized chicken wire in here because I want something to work as the reinforcement for the concrete that help it from prevent it from cracking as easily. So we're just doing a few batches at a time, and then we will mix it up a little bit and press it so it will all work out. Hopefully it will be very good and durable for a long time.
So rose bushes needs frequent trimming, so it can grow even more prosperous and with more vitality. So don't be afraid to frequently trim rose bushes. And it's something that our families bring from them. Dad passed on that wisdom to me. The cement has finally cured after a week, and the planter is ready to be put into service. We can't wait to plant the avocado tree.
So in celebration of Mother Earth Day, we're going to plant this Kona Charwil avocado tree, which is a way for us to give back to Mother Earth for everything she's given us. She will, having the tree is a way to help collect carbon out of the atmosphere, and also we can have more bountiful fruit. Avocado trees are kind of interesting in they are a transgender tree. This one in particular will have male flowers in the morning which release pollen, and then in the evening the flowers convert to female flowers that receive pollen, and then that's how the avocados are made on the tree. So it's a little bit of interesting just to have the transgender tree, and just give appreciation to Mother Earth for everything that she gives to us, and look forward to having more bountiful harvest of avocados. While looking forward to the Kona Charwil avocado tree bringing us delicious fruit, planting trees in general brings many benefits to our world. Trees are natural air filters, absorbing harmful pollutants. A single tree can absorb 48 pounds of carbon dioxide a year. It's especially crucial as a tool to fight climate change. According to the UN Food and Agricultural Association, trees are valuable resources preventing erosion and saving lives in flood-prone areas. Also, forests are home to 80% of all animal and plant species. In human society, there are 1.6 billion people who depend on forests for their livelihoods. Trees can reduce stress and anxiety, and their canopies provide shade, keeping us cool on hot days while protecting our skin from harmful solar radiation. Receive the trees. They often have like the straps to hold them to the pole for support, but we want to actually release them from that strap because they will restrict the growth. And then we're going to take some looser fitting supports to help the tree stay upright and grow upright. So I put the wire on here just to give it a path of growth that also has support from like strong winds or something else while the tree tried to get a good foundation, and so that it can grow more successfully without too much stress. This tree reminds me of a Chinese idiom my wife shared with me. It takes 10 years to nurture a tree, but 100 years to train a person. This reminds us that self-improvement is a lifelong process. Sun, air, and water are key elements for life, so we must appreciate Mother Earth for providing us these elements which give us life. And the last thing we're going to do is put some mulch over the tree to help keep the moisture in, and because the avocado like to have a lot of good moisture. Also, it's cedar mulch, so that should help with keep the bugs away. And since it's also cedar, it's another tree, so remind the avocado tree to grow strong, be good, otherwise it might be in mulch for the next tree. Thank you, Mother Earth, and we look forward to the very beautiful harvest from the Kona Charwil avocado tree.
So one more update about the tree planting ceremony is that our holiday avocado tree also has been planted in a very beautifully made concrete planter made by my husband Michael, and also come up with very beautiful and sturdy trellis for avocado to climb on. So job well done. Thank you, Michael.